welcome to another episode of Carpet Cleaning Guys Vlogs. You know me, I'm Paul, and these are crumble cookies. And it's first thing in the morning, and I'm deciding what I'm gonna have for breakfast. You could see we've already taken a few pieces. My wife cuts them in fours. These are pretty good sized cookies. This first one is, it's a peanut butter oatmeal M&M cookie, and then a double chocolate, and then over here is like a pumpkin spice. And they're all absolutely delicious. And I need to limit what I'm eating when it comes to these, which is hard to do when they're just resting so desirably on the counter. If you haven't tried crumble cookies, oh my gosh, we just got one not too far, about an hour away. It's in Gig Harbor, Washington. And this over here, okay, so there's my coffee. And I just wanted to share with you guys and girls, have you tried the skinny syrups? Oh my gosh, you can get them on Amazon. This is sugar-free vanilla, or you can get them at Bed Bath & Beyond. These are my Costco breakfast blend caps of coffee to put in the Krug. I think that's how you say it, Krug or Krug. And of course, my wooden whippers in my cup. And of course, I need to have my half and half with my coffee. But instead of cookies, we're gonna go with these oranges. And actually, these are delicious. They're navel oranges. I picked these up at the local Safeway. And oh my goodness, I gotta tell you, I bought a couple of them when I was picking up some Amazon products in the locker by the Safeway. And my dog and I peeled into them, and oh my God, they were so good. I think this knife is actually for tomatoes, but it works very well at slicing up my oranges. So I'll cut them up, let you take a look at them. That's right. Your boy's having a plate of fruit instead of some more cookies. We'll save the cookies for later in the day. These are fantastic energy with my coffee. It'll get me going. I've got a long day of carpet cleaning to do. Look at how juicy and glistening these are. Oh my gosh. So good. If you haven't had navel oranges, you gotta get some. I'm sure Walmart has them too. These just happen to be at Safeway. I'm gonna eat those and head on out. All right, we are heading down the road, and I thought I would share with you. Oh my gosh, look at the colors in the trees and all the fallen leaves. Absolutely just a stunning drive to work. Beautiful. Following that tow truck in front of me with the lift bed. But you can see it is pouring rain, which I do not mind. I actually love the rain. Bring it on. It's nice and cool. I got my jacket with me. The humidity makes it a little difficult in homes because people like to crank up the heat, and that just creates more humidity, makes you sweat like the dickens. All right, so the job that I'm going to now, or the one that I'm going to feature today, I did this home yesterday, I think, and I did all the steps, pre-vacuumed, edge, and they had the house staged. They're selling it, and their daughter came in and had a few accidents right here, and then I don't know what she did. She spilled some stuff going out the door, but the mother, the grandma, used some kind of a lemon or an orange dollar store stuff, and it didn't remove the accident. And in fact, the next day it was worse. They tried everything and could not get it out. I don't know why they waited so long to call me. But anyway, they did end up calling me. I told them I was probably about 15 minutes up the road and I would stop by, and no charge. Accidents happen, and it's only been one day. So I'm shooting it with Magic Bullet, and I'm going to use the Glad Pad and the Auric. We'll see how this works. If I have to, I'll bring in the high-powered shop vac and my claw. And look at me. Shame on me. I'm giving you the finger. Oh gosh, when you're concentrating on unwinding those cords, right? The finger went right over the lens. Still enough to see. But anyway, I'm gonna work on this spot, see what we can do, get it out. This will be the first step, the Magic Bullet. And like I said, if this doesn't work, we'll hit it with the claw. Soak it down a little bit. But it looks like we're getting some movement. Probably should have let it sit a little bit longer. That's always important, is the dwell time. So I'll move the pad over the surface of the dry areas back there. Let the pad kind of dry itself out. And there was a spot here as well. But I will tell you, coming back and looking at the work the next day, these carpets were pretty bad shape. And I opened up the other two rooms that she did not enter, and they look fantastic. So hats off to Green Dragon and VLM. No wick back, no spots. And like I said, this was an accident. The young lady, this used to be her room, and they're staging it as a master bedroom now. And the little girl, I think she's 3 years old, she was having some anxiety and stress over the fact that all of her stuff was being packed and sent to storage. And her room now looked like an adult person's room, and thus the little accident. There I am giving you the finger again. Okay, now you're gonna see me do something a lot of people are against, and actually I am too. I'm gonna put my foot on top of the Auric and apply pressure. But if you look on the top of my Auric, there's just a screen over the motor. That's because I used to put my foot on there to apply pressure, and I cracked the little housing on the top, the little plastic plate that says XL Pro. And so I had to remove that and put the mesh cover over it. So don't put your foot into your machine. This one I've had for a long time. If it breaks, I have a backup. But by applying a little pressure on the top, it will dig down a little bit deeper. Since you saw me kind of saturate that spot, I want to make sure that the pad is actually drawing up enough of the moisture. Woohoo! Look at me, Polly C, riding the Auric Orbiter. Oh gosh, it's funny. Life is great. I'm gonna crack myself up. Here we go again. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is working fantastic. You can actually do that, get a drill and the pad and a washcloth or a microfiber cloth, and just push down hard with the drill, or with, if you have a orbital machine like the Harbor Freight one I use for cleaning furniture, it's kind of a car polish. You could use that as well, because you could apply your force from your forearms and your shoulders. You don't have to put weight into the Auric Orbiter. I think we have completely eliminated the accident. The hardest part of this job here was the fact that she used some kind of orange cleaner from the dollar store. And I'll move through here. Those are not spots, that's just different textures on the carpet, but I'll go through anyway, make sure the little girl didn't drop anything, and I'll kind of just go over these areas. Again, those are just like footprints and heel marks. So the job came out fantastic the other day because these were really, really dirty, especially in this room. I don't think I showed the cleaning on it, but on this particular room, I showed the cleaning on the other one. It had some oil spots on it and some other stuff going on. But I'll just kind of mop over the surface areas where I walked, and then we'll shut the door and let the grandma know everything turned out beautiful, and to let it dry for about an hour. Keep the children out of the room for now, and I'm sure the house will sell really soon. Check it out. There you go. It's a little damper area right there where I was working, but that will dry. There you go. Looking fantastic. I appreciate you joining me for this quick episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Always love that. And I do like comments. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And I'll see you soon.